infant mortality in Africa. TasHa.
As I stand here today, I am very humbled by the task in front of me. I have just come back from an astonishing trip in Malawi, confronted by the stark reality of a country with enormous need. Maternal mortality, child mortality, malaria, HIV, AIDS, tuberculosis, poverty. The needs are enormous. But think about this fact. For one European woman who dies in childbirth, 190 Malawian women will die. And thanks to the maternity project we have set up there, mothers are surviving childbirth, and 7 out of 8 babies who are born to HIV-positive mothers will be free of the virus. Let me share with you my journey. I was born in Mozambique. At the age of 10, I was forced to flee a civil war. 1 million were killed. 4 years later, at the age of 14, we faced another revolution in Zimbabwe. My grandfather was killed, and we were forced to flee again, leaving behind a country and the people with whom I shared my home and my life, and most of all, a land which I've always kept on the soles of my feet. I'm African at heart. Next was Portugal, then Canada, where my modeling career began. This profile brought me back to my true life's journey and over 10 years of humanitarian work, returning me to Africa with the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, then UNICEF in Bolivia and Algeria, and finally back to Mozambique, the land of my birth, as UN Special Campaigner for Children with HIV. Also in April 2009, we opened the Amor maternity-funded clinic in Malawi, Kasese. We're committed to funding it for the next 3 years. It was a struggle to raise the funds as a woman alone and with no legitimacy in this field, and it was hard, really hard, to be taken seriously. But I never gave up. But the fact is that there are mothers and alive in Africa and babies free from HIV because of Amor's work there. This proves that with faith, heart, and with mountains, and with will, mountains are moved and miracles do happen. I know it. And if you'd like to partner with us in this exciting work and join Amor's struggle, I'd love to hear from you. President J.F. Kennedy, in his inauguration speech in 1960, said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." Today, we must ask is not what humanity can do for us, but what we can do for humanity. Et vous savez, je voulais vous dire qu'il n'y a rien de plus beau au monde que le regard d'une maman et le sourire d'un enfant qu'on vient de sauver. I just want to say thank you to my mother who's here today. She's come from Vancouver, Canada, and she is the reason for my journey. And I love you, Mom.
Thank you. I don't have time to